Welcome back to Persona 5 Tactica. It's been I say it's been a hot minute. It's been like 2 days. 2-3 days. Which I guess is technically still a while. But, while I was going to record yesterday, I happened to have a, let's say a sleep incident of no sleep, basically, of 4 hours of sleep. I did record a bit, actually, though. Not Tactica, but of Pseudo Regalia of the last time trial and last item I have left to collect in that. So that'll be going up before this one, honestly. Maybe after this, who knows. But last time, we had dialogue. Just a lot of dialogue. No new talks, let's head on out. This will progress the story. I have no reason not to.
Return! I returned with my report!
Hey, what's with him?
Hey, Dad! Who's this unfamiliar furball? Aria must have sent you. Very well then, have at you!
No need to have at anyone. You can stand down. These are our new comrades.
I don't even want to get into it. Just fill him in on our situation later, Arena.
Joys of being a tech nerd is you deal with tangled cords all the time. So everything is currently tangled up into everything else.
You were out on recon, right? Find anything?
Correct, Captain, and your intel was right on the mark. Multiple unknown individuals are being held in the prison near Maria's castle.
I'm not surprised that Marie sees you and your compatriots as a threat. Despite being brainwashed, her more powerful puppets usually get locked up when not in use. We won't know for certain whether or not these are your friends unless we see for ourselves.
That could be a trap.
This definitely has a whiff of ambush to it. Still, this is for our friends.
I fully apologize if this is just a false alarm, but I do think the risk will be worth it. All right, we'll head out once you've rested up. I'll draw up a plan of attack. It won't take very long.
Man, I didn't expect us to get beat as badly as we did.
Yeah, not all situations, I think, plot-wise, I don't think all situations when Operation is pressed actually has a level. I don't remember, though. Fully remember, though. It's been, like I said, it's been a year since I've last played this. I don't know if I've said that before, but yeah, it's been a year. Something's weird's going on.
Our power's not working like usual really held us back there. Maybe the metaverse just works differently here? Well, it's no use thinking about it now. Plus, we've got Arena helping us out with that now. Hopefully she comes up with a strategy that's...
The butterfly.
Hey, was that?
Ravenna. A blue butterfly floats past us and fades away. Where it vanished, there is now a familiar-looking door.
The blue door! Don't tell me.
The Velvet Room. Though it's looking a bit different.
Wait, is it different somehow?
Hey, you stole the words right out of my mouth.
Let's go through it. She might be able to tell us what's going on. At the very least, she'll have our backs.
We're actually getting introduced to personas really early. Okay, maybe not the earliest, as that would probably be Strikers, I want to say, because you get introduced to it on the first mission, technically. Or first few hours. Granted, this has been mostly dialogue. Oh. The V room. It's just the Velvet Realm.
Whoa! It looks totally different in here now.
Oh, right! Okay. Bit of context. Normally, in the Persona series, your partner outside of Persona 1 and 2, both versions of 2, your party members don't actually come into the Velvet Realm. And that is somewhat the case here. Somewhat. We'll get to it very late. The exception is Morgana. So, I guess spoilers for Persona 5. But really, this is a spin-off game, and we're going to get to the biggest spoiler in like 30 seconds for the original game, or one of them. So, play Persona 5. Really, if you're playing a spin-off game, I said this in the intro, if you're playing a spin-off game, you should at least know the basic plot of the game it's a spin-off of. But Morgana's, I think, it could be misremembering, is technically a member of the Velvet Room. A guide from Igor, the normal master of the Velvet Room, to guide the trickster. Why they take the form of cat, I have no idea.
Machines all over the place. What happened?
It's been a while. Well, a very short while, I suppose.
Yeah. Okay, no, this actually confirms my timeline theory. So, yeah, this takes place... Yeah, Royal does not take place in this timeline. Instead, the third semester is this. So this takes place after. The winter after Persona 5 Royal. Not Royal, the original Persona 5. Where the normal third semester would take place in Royal. Because it's winter. Also, yeah, I'm sorry, I hit the fast forward button by accident.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Hello, biggest spoiler in the entire game. Yeah, this was originally the Velvet Room. So TLDR, this was the original Velvet Room intended for Persona 5. Those of you who played the first first few hours of Persona 5 wouldn't think, wait, that they're not the the room attendant. I don't actually remember their names off the top of my head, but you see them in, you know, Q2 as well, because of that game's place in the timeline. Well, not Lavenza, but the base form and the split form. But yeah, they were originally split by Eldamoth, who will also be mentioned in this game, aka the final boss of Persona 5. Sorry. Stuffy nose. Yeah, the original Nintendo 5, technically, or the original true form of the Velvet Room attendant for Persona 5. So yeah, they're the biggest spoiler in this game, yet you also meet them. Basically, moment 1 of Persona 5, because they're the butterfly that appears in that game. As you kind of tell by the voice at the start.
This realm exists between dream and reality, between mind and matter.
No, Jonker does get the spiel in Persona 5. It's been so long since I've played Persona 5 and Royal, let alone the start of the game. I really want to get back into Royal. I just haven't. I've just been so much on my plate. Now that a computer can actually run Royal. Anyways.
It appears you've suffered quite the ordeal.
Yeah.
Miss Lavenza.
Aw. Do I know it? What are you doing here?
This place has been affected by the same guidance of fate as that which has claimed yourselves.
This is a moment to appreciate Morgana's sprite. It is amazing, and I love it.
And this guiding hand must be wielded by a being with significant power.
Lavenza, a resident of Velvet Room who takes the form of a young girl. She refers to Bunny as Trickster, putting her unequivocal trust in him as her benefactor. While assisting and watching over his exploits, she's mostly polite and diligent in her duties, but does tend to make the occasional head-scratching remark. The Velvet Realm. I'm doing, for major stuff like these, because the Velvet Room attendant and the Velvet Room itself is something very important in the Persona series, as it is basically the through-line connection along with Igor, usually outside the spin-offs. But the Velvet Room is the connecting bridge. It takes different forms in each game because it's based on the resident, or the person who enters it, I guess. That gets access to it, or the situation as... Or to the situation, in the case of the spin-off games like Q2 and this one. There's quite a lot of lore behind the Velvet Room, but yeah. A mysterious blue room that lies on the border of dreams and reality, between mind and matter. Lavenza is one of its residents, performing persona fusion for Bunny there. The room appears to reflect its visitor's state of mind. In the past, it resembles a prison, but in the current part of the metaverse, it resembles a foundry. It very much explains it for you. The Velvet Room attendants reside to overpower, hence their ability to allow you to do persona fusions.
However, I do not know which being is responsible, nor their intentions. All I can say for certain is that our current situation deviates greatly from the natural course of events.
Nah, really? You don't say.
I admit that my carelessness led to being caught in this aberration and pulled from my master's side.
Even if he doesn't show up, Igor is still mentioned in every game, in some form. I think. I don't know about Arena Ultimax. Because those have different stories.
It got you too, Miss Lavenza?
Whoever this being may be, they are also responsible for the chaotic state of this room.
I'll let you shut that off. I'll let me get introduced to memos.
It's as if some force of negation has infected this place.
You don't say.
This force has unfortunately affected you all as well, deepening the issue you currently face.
I see. So that's why we couldn't summon our personas like usual.
Correction. Why Bunny kind of summon his personas like usual. I guess also talking about, the evolved forms, and having the power to quite literally punch God in the face.
This woman named Marie called the place a kingdom or something. Whatever it is, it sure is weird.
Then I will henceforth refer to that realm as a kingdom. This kingdom is a world disparate from Mementos and the other palaces.
Feel free to pause and read. These are more significant to the first game. I say first game. The original Persona 5. And Royal. Oh wow. They actually mentioned Yaldabaoth by name this early. That's... honestly, I'm not surprised because again, we have Lavenza, which again is the biggest spoiler in the game. Technically. And I've already mentioned Yaldabaoth. If you're expecting this to be a spoiler-free playthrough, well, spoiler-free stuff from Persona 5, the original Persona 5, you are sorely mistaken. But again, that is to be expected. This is a spin-off game of Persona 5. It's going to heavily reference back to the story of Persona 5. Well, unlike 2, which has 3.5 games to reference from, if you count Portable. The only time FMZ has appeared outside of Portable. I might do a Let's Play of Q2 at some point. keyword at some point because I'm not looking for it at any time. It's not going to be mainline Let's Play. It's not going to be side streams.
Unfortunately, returning will be no easy feat. We would each be stuck here for eternity were we to simply wait.
You don't say! We won't be doing that.
Right. We've never given up before, and we're not starting now. We're gonna rescue the others and get us all the hell out of here.
I expected as much from you. This realm, sealed off from all other realities, there is still much to learn. However, so long as you have the will to overcome this ordeal, I will spare no effort to aid you. I am the one who rules over power.
Yep.
To draw out the potential lying dormant within you, I shall reprise my role for you in this place. As I had previously explained, this room has suffered from a grave disturbance. Apologies, but would you mind taking your leave? I vow to tidy up the place before your next return.
We're counting on you.
Indeed. I wholly believe that you can do this, trickster. Morgana, I leave him in your care.
And I'll be sure not to let you down, Miss Lavenza. By the way, that outfit, is that also the mysterious being's fault?
No. I merely thought, under the circumstance, I could perhaps dress more fittingly to theme.
Honestly, in every single Persona game, the Velvet Room attendant is one of the best characters in the game. Just, I think like the only time where I find them to be kind of mid is I forget the name of the person. So. Yeah, I forget the name of the one from Persona 4. I guess that shows how much I remember them. Yeah, I don't think they're as good, but Elizabeth, Theo, and Lavenza are just absolute top tier. I love all of their characters because they're just so goofy, and you know, it makes sense for someone who lives essentially in between the worlds of the conscious and subconscious to be weird, and they wear their weirdness with pride, and I love that.
What do you think? Does it suit me? Does it suit me?
Yeah, looking cool.
It pleases me to hear that. Well then, please visit me anytime you need, through the door in the hideout. We shall meet again soon.
Aww. I think they have a little mini cat face going on. We still need to settle the issue of our weapons.
What to do?
It's only getting more difficult using what we have now. What to do?
Ah!
Everyone, I bring some news! A short while ago, a person wearing a strange mask appeared and asked for this to be delivered to you promptly. While not outright stated, it is heavily implied in this case that Lavenza is supplying us with weapons in this. Or at least with new guns and slingshots. In the case of Morgana. Someone in the mask gave us something. It's Sakurai. Wait, these are weapons! And a letter to Smash Bros! Okay, I've already mentioned my setup before in like previous videos. Because I don't have a second monitor to have OBS open, so I have to look at OBS through preview view, or window projector, preview, to see the game. And I have sound coming from my headphones connected to my capture card, which is something it allows me to do. And works quite well. But yeah, it is not optimal. Let's put it like that. And if I were to use the actual OBS window, then we would have major problems. So how long has this video been? Okay. When I said this game was dialogue heavy, I was not kidding apparently. We've almost hit a half an hour on just the Velvet Room and Velvet Room explanation. Christ almighty. I will talk about that in probably next, when we get to at least one level. So yeah, prepare for something longer. The note came with it. I believe it's addressed to all of you. Let me see. It says, "Dear all, I have a solution regarding your current situation. I believe you are wondering about how you may acquire additional weapons. However, the type of weapons you need are special ones that operate based on cognitive nature of your abilities. That's why the guns work. Actually, though, they're in the canon. Our sidearm gun is slingshot, technically. Which, you know, even if it was just a model slingshot, it would still be a slingshot. The guns that the Phantom Thieves use are actually just model guns. I guess some of them were probably airsoft, if they had the orange muzzle. But there are replicas. Reason, actually, you do buy them from an airsoft store now that I think about it. So yeah. But because of the cognitive ability nature of what they're doing, because it looks like a real gun, it is a real gun. It is nearly impossible to get your hands on such weapons in the metaverse. I surely know an awful lot about it. It's Lavenza. Well, they're not wrong. It's not like we have access to Ewies? I probably butchered that utterly. I'm Canadian. I haven't taken a single Japanese course, so I will 100% butcher Japanese names. Sorry about that. It's not malice, it's just I'm a dumbass. I struggle with English. I'm not learning a second language. Start from here. That said, how did these weapons get here? However, if they do not exist, then all you must do is build them from scratch. For this, I have a proposition. Allow me to make and prepare your weapons for you. I believe you have something called online shopping in your real world. Yup, this is 100% Lavenza. Or Elizabeth. Honestly, it could be both. Following a similar system, you can place an order with me and I shall deliver your goods directly to you. I'll be adding new products in due time, so please make sure you use this service. Okay, that is all.
Which means...
No sign off, huh? How mysterious! That last part wasn't me, by the way. They actually ended with, okay, that's all. But more seriously, this person seems to understand your situation pretty well. Do you know who it might be? I think we just met a bit ago.
Oh!
Oh, wait, there's more to the letter. P.S. Please note that I shall require payment. On that, Bunny isn't actually all that scarce in this game. Especially if you're just worrying about 3 party members and only really upgrading when you have the chance, when you absolutely need to. And, you know, it also gives you a whole lot more left over for Persona fusions. Which, despite Personas being heavily nerfed to borderline mid status, and it's still worth tinkering with. For reasons other than the Personas themselves. That is how deals work, do they not? If you refuse, then I'll unleash the flames of the apocalypse and they will consume you all, leaving no ash in their wake. Yeah, no, this is absolutely probably Lavenza or Elizabeth. Both of them would absolutely do this. Especially if you know the Elizabeth fight from Persona 3. It is terror incarnate. Not the hardest Atlas fight, but definitely up there, along with the other PS2 era super bosses that aren't, what's her face from Persona 4? I'm seriously blanking on the name. Those who remember their, please don't let me know in the comment section down below. It boosts engagement. I could just check. I do have my DS right next to me and Persona Q. That's pretty brutal. Now I'm even more curious about who this person is.
Yes.
In short, you can buy weapons from them as long as you pay, right? In that case, I'll show you my secret stashes. It's meant to be the Rebel Court's war fund, but we are in a partnership after all. We got 500 yen in revolutionary France. Hey, nobody said it made sense.
You have my things.
We owe you, Irina. We'll ask to return the favor.
with our future success together. Wonder why Lady Levette. I mean, I wonder why this unknown sender would go about this in such a roundabout manner. Well, no point in guessing. More importantly, it's great news for us. Let us be sure to use the service whenever we want to procure weapons money. I'll take the care of ordering the goods then. Come talk to me when you need anything. New weapons are available in the shop. About the shop, ranged weapons are available for purchase at the shop. The range stock will improve as you progress through the story. Make sure to make smart use of the shop for success.
I have a new
in battle.
weapon available.
Money is only
Make sure
used
you're
to
well
buy
prepared.
weapons, like I said, and also the compendium. Generally,
Everything
best
good?
practice.
Holding off?
Check.
You have a good eye. Oh, okay.
Certain weapons will have different ranges. For 4 less power, we get 2 more ranged, and that might actually be worth it for Joker. I'm sorry, Jonker,
Everything good?
and it's cheaper.
All right, here you go.
This is only 3 power boost. Well, from this is 6, and this is 3. Of more range. Well,
You have a good eye.
Morgan
Thanks
is
for your purchase.
very fast. Late game. Generally, I'd say for arena, you'll want the higher powered stuff versus more range. Because more range is, well, it's more likely for hitting multiple targets. Oh yeah, by the way, you can't sell.
Please, take your time.
So yeah. Generally for arena, you want the higher power stuff. Because there's while higher range does mean more chances to hit more enemies, it also means higher chances of hitting your allies.
Best of luck out there.
Improving your units. In addition to your overall defensive level, you can, it's equipment. Presently, the shield between everyone. It'll increase your HP, SP, melee, and melee attack power as a go. You can raise. You can always raise it by replaying missions found in the hideout menu. In the prep menu, you can also do skills. Starting up, select mission, and the next battle will appear and operate in combat. Once you start battle, you will not be able to return to the hideout, so prepare well before moving out. Okay.
Better jot that down.
We're going to do 1, 2. You can replay from the replay menu. You can re-engage battles you have already won. In addition to earning XP and money, you can also present any rewards that you didn't obtain in the first set on your first success. Playing battles whenever you need to strengthen party for an oncoming fight. We will not be abusing this. We will, however, be redoing any levels to get their award conditions. because I offered that. So yeah, we're doing the first level again. You can also choose your squad.
All right. Persona! Take this!
Joker takes out an enemy. Nice going. Get ready. Behold the proof of my determination.
Show me what you've got. I'll give it my all. Of course.
Leave it to me. It's over for you. So the remote Zoro. Yes! Another enemy down. More enemies have shown up. But don't worry, we've got this. Come forth, my other half. Zoro!
And yeah, that's why MB is no longer going to become that much of a problem.
What to do here?
All right. On course for
We took out an enemy. Nice. Keep going. Let's do this.
All right.
here I go.
What to do here?
Show me what you've got.
Leave it to me.
Now then.
All right. Don't fall here.
That's it. Keep it up, Arena.
All right.
You yeet your last
All
haul!
enemies defeated. Mission complete.
Not a whole lot. You don't really gain all that much from replaying stages. You can do it, you get a lot more progress in the story. Alright. Now that we had our one snippet of gameplay in this 43-minute video, next time we have more dialogue. It's always going to be more dialogue. Half of this Let's Play is just going to be dialogue. I'm sorry. Until next time.